Hello, this is Victor, and this time I'm coming with a question to you. And a question that maybe have never been so difficult to answer before in Warhammer 40k is, what army do you play? So today for me it can be quite a difficult one, because what army do you play? Do I say, imagine that I have Imperial Guard, I can say Imperial Guard, but then I add some Imperial Knights, and then we can add some Grey Knights, or we can add some, so we can, today with all the alliances and all the different options we have for each army, it's quite a difficult thing. It never have been so difficult for me to say, what army do you play? And then I had the list of the armies that I play. Yeah, I can list the codex that I can use, but what army I will play, for me today the options are very wide. I can play, for example, I can play Dark Eldar, but then I can play Dark Eldar with Harlequins. I can play Dark Eldar with Formation of the Harlequins. I can play Dark Eldar with Eldar, or Dark Eldar alone, or Dark Eldar with the Homunculus Codex. So it's not an easy question. And then if you ask your opponent, what army are you bringing for this battle? He tell you Dark Eldar. This means nothing today. So what I want to say is, I think today the army that you play is your army. So it's your collection of miniatures, and it's so wide that the factions are start to be, or the codexes are diluted by the big factions. So I will say today in Warhammer 40k we have factions that are subdivided in codex and formations and different options. And if you go to Unbound, then the options are even bigger. So for me the point is, when somebody's talking to you about what army do you play, so it's, you can list the codexes that you are using, but it's not an easy answer. Especially when you are like me, that I'm a collectionist that have lots of armies from different codex. So each time I want to do an army list, I don't think I will ever repeat an army list unless I go to a tournament and I'm forced to use the same army list 2 or 3 times. And for me this is great, because it means that although some people is using this to find the broken and the most powerful combination, for me it's great, because it means the more options you have, the more fun I can get. I can take all the things I have from my shelf. I can do combinations that I want. So if I want to use Grey Knights with Imperial Guard, I can use Grey Knights with Imperial Guard. Or I can use just the Grey Knights alone, or I can play the Inquisition and then make an army that the Inquisition is the one leading Imperial Guard force, or the Inquisition, and we have read some books, Inquisition is overruling even the Space Marine, so Inquisitor can lead a Space Marine army. So what I mean now is, first, when you think what army do you want to play, and this is also for people that start collecting, when you think the army that you want to play, don't look only at codex, look the faction, look the idea, look for the idea that you want to follow. Read some books, it's interesting. If you want today, if we want to replicate any army, any war band, anything that is in a book, it's quite easy, it's doable, so you can do that, and for me this is great. So today I think in 40k the only limitation is your imagination in building the army list, and of course to make something that it's working a little bit on the battlefield. We always need some assets to make this army work. And if you have friends that you want to go just fluff base or thematic armies, now is the best moment. Never in the history before 40k did allow us this freedom in building up the armies. Some people that wants to look for more stable gaming and more competitive maybe don't like the situation, but I think from the hobbyist point of view, from the people that we like casual games, from the people that we like to collect and to do the armies that we have in our imagination, that we want to replicate maybe army from a book, or we want to do army that is we don't want to be limited by the rules, I think now is the best moment. We can do the army that we want, and I think now when somebody's asking me what army do you play, yeah, you can say I'm playing my army, and my army is composed of this and this and these codexes. So, and this is great. The other day I was trying to make an army list for my Sisters of Battle, and I think, okay, I have several options with my Sisters of Battle. I know that the codex is old, but I can ally them with Imperial Guard, I can ally them with my Grey Knights, I can ally them with the Space Marines, I can do a combination of my Sisters of Battle with Belial and the Terminators, or I combine them with the Officius Assassinorum formation. So plenty of options, never been so open to the imagination, and I think now if you want a game where when you want to build an army you are not limited by the rules, I think in 40k now you have this freedom. So that's all. I just want to share you, and I want to know your point of view. Please comment below and share with me what armies you do play, and if you are using views of the allies or not. I was not planning to use the allies, but I have so many armies. I have 4 armies from the Imperium, so it makes sense for me to combine them and not to look for how to reinforce the weaknesses or how to cover the weaknesses of the armies, just to make something fluff or to make something interesting or just to test some strange things. So for me it's great, it's wonderful, and I hope with all this freedom I will not repeat the same army list for a while. I know that from competitive this is not the best option, but for me this is how I enjoy the game. So please let me know what army do you play, and leave your comment below. What do you think on the new situation on the Warhammer 40k? So thanks a lot for watching. I just want to share this opinion with you, and see you again later. Bye.